Trigger warning for this case. This young couple, Channon Christian, age 21 at the time, and Chris Newsom, age 21, planned to go out to dinner together and attend a friend's party after on January 7th, 2007. On that evening, the couple were embracing near Shannon's vehicle in an apartment complex parking lot. They were carjacked. They were forced into the back seat of Shannon's SUV at gunpoint and had their hands tied behind their backs and were taken to one of the assailants' homes in Knoxville, Tennessee. Both of the victims in this case were raped. Chris was then taken to a set of railroad tracks where he was forced to walk barefoot and then murdered. His hands and feet were found bound together when his body was found. He was blindfolded and gagged. He was shot several times and his body was set on fire. Channon was held prisoner in the assailant's home. She was tortured and had several injuries to her head. Other completely horrendous things happened to her, which I am not going to discuss on here, but if you would like to find out more, you can look up the case. She was then tied up and her face was covered with a small trash bag and placed inside a residential waste disposal unit, a trash can. The medical examiner later testified at trial that there was evidence that Channon slowly suffocated to death. After the couple did not show up at their friend's party, the friends started calling and looking for Channon and Chris. On January 7th, Channon did not show up for work, and her family alerted authorities, but authorities did not take their claims of a missing person seriously at first. Chris's body was discovered around 12:20 p.m. later that day, January 7th. Shannon's car was found by the couple's friends and family between 1:30 a.m. and 2 a.m. on Monday, January 8th. Evidence in the vehicle led them to Lamarcus Davidson. Police searched his home and found Shannon's body in the trash can. Davidson's DNA, as well as Cobbin's DNA, were found inside of Channon. Trials, appeals, and retrials went on for many, many years. Davidson faced 46 total charges. In 2009, jurors found him guilty, found he should face the death penalty. He is currently on death row. Nessa Coleman is the only female charged in the crimes. She faced 40 different charges. She was acquitted of first-degree murder but found guilty on lesser charges. He was sentenced to 53 years in prison. In 2020, a parole board voted unanimously to not have her released. Cobbins is currently serving life without parole. This man, who also faced 46 charges, sentence ends in May of 2053. And Boyd was sentenced to 18 years for his role in the crimes. Was potentially eligible for release in 2022 this year. In 2019, he was found guilty on charges of rape and first-degree murder. He was immediately sentenced to life in prison. This is all I could squeeze in, but if you would like to find out more, there are many articles on the internet for you to read about it.